Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Hello and welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Monarchs going up against the Dynamo. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric, and this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball and getting to start. Bert Blyleven. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, he was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Here's a speed threat, Lou Brock.
The left fielder, Lou Brock.
And a 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one to first. Giambi steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jimmy Rollins. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Checks over to first, back safely. Here's Harper now. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
3-1 is on the way. Base hit center field. Rollins coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Harper around third. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One out, runner at second. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. Righty delivers. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
There are lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that one finds its way through. Harper fires it to the plate, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses. 3-2. This one popped up. Biggio drifts towards it. Drops into the glove. And there's two away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Man at first, Mike Schmidt now at the plate. This guy with big time power and an elite defender. And a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Alonso off of first with two away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Squirts away a little bit. The throw to first, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of the first. The Monarchs on top 3-0. Back in Oakland, and today on the hill, Mike Messina. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now, Craig Biggio.
For Seoul, the second baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Towards first. Alonso takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the right fielder,
Bryce Harper to the plate. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. Out towards right center field. Harper makes the play, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. 1 inning in the books here. The Monarchs lead it 3-0. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That one drifts inside. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Number 28.
Digging in, Jonah Heim. Next offering misses. Ball 2. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And a swing and a miss, and the struggles continue in the postseason. So digging in, Lou Brock. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
This to third. Riley fires to first. That's out number 3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jason Giambi. The 1-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Here's Austin Riley. The pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Messina, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch is outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
The 2-2. Stays alive. Two now. And that just misses. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
That just misses. And it's 2-2. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Giambi rounds third, headed for the plate. Safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nick Fortes. Dribbled up the third baseline. Schmidt zips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in the East Bay, top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And now here is Harper. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's a big power threat. Jim Edmonds. He doubled home a run in his first AB. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a bouncer. Adames fired to second. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Pete Alonso, and he's already singled in this game. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Craig Biggio. And here's a 3-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
Now batting, right field.
Here's Bryce Harper. Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Willie Mays. The 1-1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just go.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Joey Meneses. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one out to right. Harper makes the play, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's two down. Next to hit, Ian Kinsler. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
And you talk about Schmidt's defense. He was rock solid at the hot corner, fielded his position with so much grace and confidence.
Swings and misses. And that is strike two. Schmidt's slugging may have taken attention away from his defense, but he's got 10 gold gloves, and that reminds us just how slick he was in the field, and he was my favorite player. The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Back in Oakland, bottom four, and now the first baseman, Jason Giambi. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and fires. There's a swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
To the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Giambi for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now here is Austin Riley. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a 1-1. Upstairs. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. And he chases that one. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
1-2 now. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Messina checks over to first, and he's back. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now it's filled up. And foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Jonah Heim. Here's a 1-1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Righty to the plate. And now it's 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now Lou Brock. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he lays down a bunt. Biggio sends it to first. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline. And now the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Two down. Just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three, 2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And the batter now, Bryce Harper.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Anthony Santander. Check swing. He held up. And it's 2-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nick Pivetta up and loosening in the pen. Ynoa warming up as well. Foul ball. And here it comes. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Stepping in, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time up. High in the air, out to right. Harper has a beat on it. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, Craig Biggio, the next to hit. Got him swinging. Top of the 6th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Jim Edmonds.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Sims, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Mole, a left-hander, also throwing. So now 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field. De La Cruz hauls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 21.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Next pitch is downstairs. That's a little bit low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-2 now. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. It was the same result as the pitch before.
The 1-2. In the air, out towards right center. Harper ranging after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Monarchs on top here, 3-1. Now on the bump, Nick Pivetta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Check swing, now an appeal to 3rd. No swing. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Willie Mays. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. The next pitch misses. They're down 3-1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Jason Giambi will hit next. At the belt and fires. That one inside. The count now 2-2. Just off the inside edge. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle. Three and two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Austin Riley getting ready to hit.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So now 1-2.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to third, might be two. Schmidt over to second, double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Lucas Sims on to pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a ball and two strikes. Now a fly ball to right center. Harper has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ian.
Now it's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. One down, base is empty. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
And there's ball four.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jonah Heim.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The pitch. And it is 2-1. Sims checks on first. Kinsler back in on a dive. Kinsler over at first with one away. Now all even up. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. To short, could be two. Steps on the bag for one. On to Giambi, and that's a double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning stretch time. The Monarchs with the lead 3-1. Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Willie Adames stands in. That one called a strike, and it's 1-2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And there's a base hit to left.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. A strikeout and a walk. 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And ball 4 to a board.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. That's in there, and that's strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it,
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Next to hit, Nick Fortes. Next pitch misses inside. 3-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right-hander kick steals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Craig Biggio. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2 now. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brock Burke comes on now.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
So up next, Bryce Harper. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now Lou Brock.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
The next offering misses. 2-1. On the ground to third. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Here's a 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Jim Edmonds waits on deck. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. He's a guy who does it all. Right-handed reliever. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Action in the pen down there. Vida Blue, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso snags it on the run.
Now batting, first baseman, Jason Giambi.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. Pitch misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. Next pitch is outside. Giambi leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And here is Willie Adames. The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two down. And that's too high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That's to third. Schmitty over to first. Inning over. here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jordan Holloway.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. And that misses off the outside edge. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand batter waits. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen. Ross Stripling getting loose out there. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Monarchs have the advantage 3-1. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Vida Blue.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now, Nick Fortes. kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Brock gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now back, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Here's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. 1-1 now. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.